With the new Batman the Brave and the Bold movie coming out eventually, I thought there would be no better time than now to make a Robin costume. Since this will be the first live-action Batman movie with a Robin in it since Batman and Robin, hopefully it'll be better than that one too. I'll only be covering how to make the mask in this video because I'm still working on the suit right now, so that'll be a future upload. But let's get into it. Robin's mask has had many different artists throughout the years, which means many different designs. Personally, I've always preferred the ones with the mask spikes rather than the more round designs. I started the process off planning on only doing one mask, but since it's so simple, I decided to do a couple more. Step 1. Templates. The first step is that you want to take is choosing which design you want to use. Originally, I was going to go for something more of a softer look, more round, still with spikes, but the more I looked at those pictures of the different masks, the more I wanted to go for something more angular. To figure out which size you want to make the mask is, for the template, you'll want to measure the distance from eye to eye and then add an extra inch on both sides. That way it'll fit properly. Once you draw and cut them out, you'll be ready to move on to Step 2, mask materials. I couldn't really figure out what to title this section, so I just went with that. But what you want to do is you want to figure out what materials to make the mask out of. I'm going with craft foam because it's good flexible material. Then we'll be moving on to Step 3, trace and cut. This step is pretty self-explanatory. You trace out the mask template onto your material and cut it out, and then we'll be moving on to Step 4, elastic band. If there's nothing to keep it on your head, then the mask is pointless, so you'll want an elastic band, preferably a black elastic one because it'll blend in with your hair better, unless you are blonde, which I was at a point, but not anymore. In that case, then you can use a white elastic instead. What you want to do is cut out a piece of elastic that goes from about ear to ear, so like half the size of the circumference of your head, and then just cut it out, glue it on both sides of the mask, and then you're done. Now that you're done, you can patrol the streets and become a hero, stopping crime as a guardian over your city. Just don't go chasing the Joker alone into a warehouse. Whenever that happens, it always ends badly.